Hi, YouTube. Good afternoon, guys. It's Corey here. It's almost 3 p.m. Monday afternoon, October 26th. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody's week is off to a good start. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about some recovery related issues, because I had some things going through my mind this afternoon. Um, I am getting close to my 1 year sobriety mark. Um, in 2 days, on October 28th, this Wednesday, um, I will be at 10 months sober. And when we get to December 28th, I will have 1 year sober. So, I feel really great about my progress over the past year, in recovery and my involvement in the 12 step programs and smart recovery. Um, so November is going to be 1 year off hard drugs. Um, and December is going to be 1 year off everything. Um, so I'm really doing, really amazing. 2020 has been a really bizarre year. We've had a really lot of really bizarre, things come up, politically, and this coronavirus thing that doesn't seem to go away. It's just been a really bizarre year, but even with that being said, despite all the problems that we've had this year, this has actually been like one of the best years of my life. I mean, if you think about it, I'm getting sober again. Um, I'm really involved in my therapy and my mental health treatment. I'm really involved in the support groups I'm in, and I'm thriving. I went back to school, and I'm doing better in school than I was last year at this time. Last year at this time was kind of rough. Um, I was having drinking problems, and I was hanging out with the wrong people, and school was not my top priority. So that first semester I was in school, I only passed one class, and I really screwed up pretty badly. Um, so I've really kind of changed my life. I've had to cut certain people out of my life for the sake of my recovery. Previous attempts I've made at sobriety, I thought it was okay to still hang around people who are drinking and using drugs, and I thought I could be around those people and be strong enough not to give in to it. But that turned out to be wrong because I just took a look at all the different times I've relapsed, and just temptation just gets the best of me. Being around those people, is not good for me because eventually temptation gets the best of me. And I just had to accept the fact that I can't be around certain people if I want to stay sober. So I had to cut several people out of my life at the beginning of this year, and set a lot of boundaries with people that are in my life. And that's just the lengths I had to go to stay sober. So that's kind of a little bit about my situation with recovery. So I am still involved in support groups. I haven't actually done AA since the pandemic hit back in March when the Alano Club I go to got closed down. But what I've been doing is schizophrenia aliens program, because that helps me stay sober just as much. And I need to address my mental health if I plan to stay sober. That's been a big part of my recovery too. Um, so I do at least a meeting a day, sometimes two meetings a day. We, despite everything going on with COVID-19, we still manage to have meetings over the phone. And we also now have a few Zoom meetings. We have a few of those a week. So it's just a really great program to be involved with. Um, and But I'm thinking about going back to AA this Thursday. This Thursday, the 29th, will be my first day back at school, like having a class that's actually on campus. It'll be the first time I've had class on campus since last March when the school got shut down. So after I'm done with school, since I'm gonna be in the area, I'm probably gonna go to the Alano Club and go to my first AA meeting since March. So I'm thinking about doing that. I hope it all works out. I hope the weather's decent so I don't get rained on or anything like that. Um, Even if it does, though, I can still make it to a meeting if the weather's bad, because it's like people say, when we were drinking and using drugs, we would go out in blizzards, snowstorms, thunderstorms, and stuff like that to get our fix. So we should be making the same amount of effort to stay sober. So that's kind of how I feel about that situation. That's what's been told to me, and I agree with it. So yeah, if you guys are in recovery and you're new in recovery, I'm here for you. You guys can always contact me. Um, I'm here for anybody that might need support in recovery. So if you know anybody in recovery, send them my way. Um, but yeah, other than that, things are going really good, you guys. As far as the kind of an update from the last video about the medication changes. I'm still getting a lot of really good feedback on people about being more alert and more focused, more attentive when I have conversations with people. So I do think the Stratera is doing something. So I want to try to give it a chance for a while longer and see how things go. Because the feed, I haven't noticed huge changes myself, but I do seem a little more attentive, and I'm getting a lot of really good feedback from family members, friends, professionals, therapists, stuff like that. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep giving it a chance. And everything else with my mental health is going really good. That's another thing. Ever since I got sober, my mental health has been a lot better because I'm actually, medication compliant and more involved with therapy and stuff like that. When I'm drinking and using drugs, I miss a lot of appointments. I skip out on therapy and just don't really take it very seriously. So that's another improvement that's been made over the past year. Um, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments about medication or mental health or recovery from drugs and alcohol. Just let me know and tell me what your experience has been like. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, everyone. Bye, guys.